How is it going, everyone? Zach here, aka Mono. For those of you who don't know me, this is kind of going to be a little introduction video about myself, who I am, what I hope to achieve in Call of Duty with Team LunaTix, and my role for them. Just a little background information. I'm 20. I'm from Virginia. I go to college. I work at Target. So just a little background information about me. How I kind of got into competitive COD was... well, not COD in general, just competitive gaming, I should say. When I was younger, I used to play Halo 2 all the time. That was my favorite game, still is my favorite game. If the servers were still up, I would still go on pretty much on the weekend and just have fun because that was just amazing to me. I was just playing a lot of Halo 2 at the time. It wasn't really competitive or anything, I was just playing. And my dad noticed that I liked Halo a lot, so he was like, "Zach, come here." And I was like, okay. And he called me into the living room where on TV, MLG actually had a TV show, for those of you who didn't know. It was Halo 2. I think it was on TNT. Don't quote me on that. It might have been on TNT, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I just learned about competitive gaming for the first time, basically, when I was young. And I was like, this is very interesting. I want to learn more about it. So I Googled it. Found out they had tournaments all the time, and I was like, wow, I kind of want to get into this. But unfortunately, at that time, I was pretty young, and I couldn't really convince my parents to take me to, let's say, San Diego for an MLG event. But Halo 3 came out, and I started playing very seriously for that. I actually, to make money when I was younger, I would buy 1 month that are like $7, and I would get a 50 in MLG and then sell those for $30 to $40. And that's just how I make money. And that actually helped me fund my way to my first MLG event with the help of my my mom. And I actually went there with my friend Tommy, and we didn't compete as a team, but we both competed in the FFA. We ended up both making it to the finals of the FFA, and it was my first time at an event, and I was on main stage in the finals of the FFA, and you know my nerves were going insane. And I started off awful. I think I went like 6 deaths without getting a kill, and I was just like, holy crap, cow, I gotta straighten up. And I ended up pulling it around, and I ended up losing, or I came in second, I should say, by like 2-3 kills. And if I would have won, I would have won a good chunk of money. I would have been flown VIP to Vegas for the finals, which would have basically changed everything. But I couldn't go to many more MLG events at the time because I played high school basketball 4 years. It took up a lot of time. But another event I went to, I competed with a team. I went to Orlando. We placed top 32. I think we were 27th or 28th. I can't really remember. But that was just amazing. First time, first time competing as a team, I should say. And yeah, I just really got the feel for competitive gaming, and I just loved it ever since. But how I got into competitive COD was from my friend Nepper. He used to go by Fantasy, and he used to play COD 4 competitively. He used to team with Optic D-Treats and stuff like that. I think it was before he was on Optic, I should say. But he was still pretty well known for his montages and such. And Nepper actually convinced me to buy Call of Duty 4, which was a great thing because I instantly fell in love with that game. It was so fun. And then Modern Warfare 2 came out, but unfortunately Nepper had to move to the PC because his Xbox got red-ringed, or it got banned because he's an idiot for modding it. But anyways, I didn't really play much competitive COD in Modern Warfare 2, but I just played it a lot. It was fun. Whenever I got on Xbox, I would play that game the majority of the time. And when Black Ops 1 came out, I was like, okay, this is going to be pretty good. I could actually get a fresh start, probably do some competitive. But when I started playing that game, I just didn't really have that much fun. It was boring. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I would just do very well, and I just couldn't really stand doing so well without having much of a challenge, because I like challenges. I like being able to overcome adversity, is basically a little bit more about me. And I stopped playing it about 2 weeks in. I really didn't give it much time. I really should have, though. But then Modern Warfare 3 came out, and that game was probably the worst in the COD franchise, in my opinion, that I have played, I should say. I disliked that game so much, and I stopped playing it, and it just made Call of Duty something I did not want to buy anymore. So I actually did not buy Black Ops when it first came out. I bought it the week of MLG Dallas, because I bought it and I was like, wow, this is actually pretty fun. Oh, I didn't buy it, sorry. I was watching the stream, and I was like, wow, this is actually pretty fun. Kind of want to get into this a little more. But I wasn't sure if I wanted to buy it. And then Clayster went off on a raid search and destroy, and I was like, holy cow, I need to buy this game. So I went to GameStop, bought the game, and I started playing it, and I was having fun. Even, like, I didn't really play with anybody because I didn't really know anybody that played it besides Clutch, but he couldn't get on at the time. So I started playing it, and I was like, damn, Clutch, we should make a team. And at first I kind of said that jokingly, but he was like, are you serious? And I was like, you know what, yeah, I'm pretty serious. So he was like, I'm down, but like, I'm taking this seriously. And I was like, oh, I'm all for that. If I do something, I take it seriously. And so LunaTix was created. The funny part is, we took forever to pick a name. If I could just put a Giazzo of what I was saying the name should be, oh my gosh, it was ridiculous. I was saying the most ridiculous stuff. But we ended up with LunaTix, and Clutch was, as he said, talked to a friend, Mark, and Mark wanted to get in competitive COD as well. So I was like, alright, put him on the team. So that was 3. And then Mark knew Clay. They were pretty good friends, and he was like, we should just have Clay as the 4th. And I was like, alright, I'm cool with that. And that team was so fun to play with. We were new, so there was a lot of growing pains. Sometimes we didn't do too hot, other times we did amazing. It was just our consistency that was a little off. Clay was the anchor at the time, and I was probably one of the main slayers, I could say. And I enjoyed that role. I still enjoy that role. But unfortunately, Clay left on his own terms. Wish the best of luck to him in any competitive gaming he competes in. I know he'll do well in all of it. But that kind of forced me to learn the anchor role, because I was going to pick up anchor and like Clay run SMG Slayer, because that's what he likes to do the most. But I didn't know the game, so I couldn't really do that. But I've been learning the anchor role, and I'm pretty sure that might be what I end up with. As you can see right here, I'm kind of in the hill, which is kind of objective. Well, not kind of objective. It is objective. And Clutch is anchoring. But that was just because we decided, you know what, I'm already in the hill. Clutch, you just pick over anchor. I'll anchor next spot. But yeah, that's how LunaTix was created. Team of 3 right now. I couldn't really ask for better teammates. Both my teammates, they're awesome. I just wish we had been teaming a little longer, because the chemistry of this team is so good for being so young. Not us young, but the team being so young. We've had a couple scrims. The first scrim was a real eye-opener to me. I wasn't sure what to really expect. I just knew we were playing Dress to Kill, D2K. They're a great team. You can tell they're going to do some. They're going to make an impact on the scene. They destroyed us. The closest game was a 6-5 on raid, where they ended up winning. We just couldn't get the defuse a couple times, but yeah, they beat us pretty bad. But yeah, it was a real eye-opener to us. We know what we got to improve on. We've been working on it. And yeah, that's just basically an intro of myself, LunaTix, and stuff like that. I'm not really sure what else to say right now. It's just, I'm just having so much fun with this team. I really hope we stick together. I know Clutch and I will, but yeah, that's basically the end of the video. It says it was basically a 3v3, I would call it. Someone quit. I went 51-9. I didn't even know I was doing that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.